A man fell in love with a woman whose wisdom did not move. Not because she was cold. Because she was rooted. Her name was Ehi. In Benin City, where you are this morning, they still talk about her at the Ring Road Market, not for how fine she was, but for how still she could be when everybody else was shaking. The man was Osses. He sold wood. He was loud, quick to promise, quick to anger, the kind of man who believed love was a storm you surrendered to. He saw Ehi first on a Tuesday, settling a fight between two traders over a measuring bowl. She didn't raise her voice. She listened, turned the bowl over in her hands, said, "The bowl is not lying. Your greed is." Both women laughed, ashamed, and paid each other. Osses fell that day, not for her face, though it was fine, for the way truth sat in her without trembling. He brought her gifts. She thanked him and gave them to the children at the stall next door. He wrote her long messages at night. She read them and replied, "Are these words true, or are they sweet?" He said, "Let me take you out, leave this market." She said, "My wisdom is not a dress I take off when love knocks." That is what made it important. Most love stories are about bending. A man bends for a woman bends for a man, until neither recognizes their spine. Osses wanted Ehi to bend, to be moved by his effort, his charm, his need. Ehi was unmoved, not unkind, unmoved. When his mother fell sick, Osses came to her frantic, "Pray for me, follow me to the church, fast with me." Ehi put her hand on his shoulder and said, "I will sit with you. I will not perform fear with you. Your mother needs your steady hands, not your panic." She went to the hospital and washed his mother's feet while Osses paced. His mother recovered. Osses remembered the quiet more than the miracle. When he got a big contract and wanted to cheat the supplier to make more profit, he told Ehi proudly over palm wine. She did not clap. She said, "If you eat that money, you will become a small man in a big house. Is that the man you want me to love?" He was angry for 3 days. On the 4th, he returned the money. He lost the contract. He kept himself. That is when he understood. He had not fallen in love with a woman to possess. He had fallen in love with a standard to become. Ehi's wisdom was unmoved because it was not for sale, not even for love. And because it would not move, Osses had to. He had to grow taller to reach her. He had to become true to stand beside what was true. One evening in the Harmattan, dust in the air, he didn't bring a gift. He brought a question. Will you marry a man who is still learning to be steady? She looked at him a long time. Then she smiled, the first time he had seen her soften without breaking. Yes, she said, because you did not ask me to move. You learned to stand. They married under the Adala tree behind her compound. People came for the food, but they stayed for the quiet between the two of them. It was not fireworks. It was a house built on stone. This is why the story matters more than a sweet one. Love did not conquer her wisdom. Her wisdom trained his love. And a man who learns to love what will not bend for him finally learns how to not bend himself for the world.